My life has taken a path that I didn't expect it to. 15 years ago, I got married. It was arranged. I truly believed that if I was the perfect wife and strove to be as perfect a Muslim as I could, that would somehow guarantee me a wonderful marriage and a perfect life. My marriage turned out to be a very unhealthy situation. I remember so many nights where I would wait for my ex-husband to fall asleep and I would go downstairs and I would just cry and I would pray for God to save me from that situation. Ultimately, I did get a divorce. It was obviously with many obstacles. Going through that inspired me to go to law school so that I could be the attorney that I know that I needed at that time. And it's for that reason that I have dedicated my entire practice to family and matrimonial law. My personal experience makes me a better attorney because I understand what my clients are going through. I know the fear and the uncertainty. I know the law, but also I know when they need that emotional support.
Going through a divorce, I have a child, I have a house with my wife, so I told my wife we have to go to court. She didn't want to. The union lawyers, they don't really defend you much. Turns out that her lawyer was taking advantage of my attorney. I was horrible. I thought I was doomed. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't want to lose faith. The biggest fear was not getting my son because I was totally broke. Someone from work told me about Amina. I called her up. She was very kind. And on the first day of court with her, everything was a U-turn. She was like a little hero to me. She made the other attorney realize that I really want to be in my son's life. She cared, and she knows there's a child involved. Felt like she was God sent.
I was in an unwanted relationship. I tried for like 6.5 years just for the sake of my daughter, my family, our culture. I tried to make it better, but it never got better, it got worse. Before I hired Amina Rashad, my life was devastating. My biggest fear was losing my daughter. She's the only one who's gonna be separated from both her parents. When I hired Amina, I felt a lot better. She said she was gonna do her best to help me get what I'm entitled to. I have met a lot of attorneys, but I really love that about her.
We get to learn about ourselves as we go through different scenarios in life. There's nobody that gets married thinking they're going to get divorced. However, it can be the start of a new chapter, as it was for me. The life that I have now is something that I never could have envisioned in those days when I was struggling to get a divorce and I felt so trapped. And that's what I'd like to see for my clients. I'd like to see them flourish and be happy. At the Law Office of Amina Rashad, I am fully invested in your case because I've been where you are and I want to help you get to the other side.